sprinting away from the 1200-meter marker. And Natterjack, one of the first to go. Knox is there. Astroman is near the rail. High Maintenance is on the outside. Racing for Funds in the blue sleeves and cap. Burrow Boys on the extreme right-hand side with the green cap. Then comes Harrison, followed by Baltic Amber. Further back in the field is Crush 'em All, and then Petrograd. Knox has the lead now, and Knox is leading it by about a length and a quarter. Astroman at the rail is back in second. On the outside, High Maintenance. Then comes Racing for Fun. Further back in the field is Natterjack. Then Burrow Boy. They're followed by Harrison. The others are quite some way back. Top of the stretch, and Knox brings them in. High Maintenance is second, and Astroman between the two of them, the red sleeves and cap. Natterjack's on the inside, but Knox has pinched the lead of 2 or 3 lengths. Racing for Fun is running on the outside. Astroman's under pressure. High Maintenance on the outside, but Knox is clear. 100 meters to go. Knox by 4 or 5 lengths. They won't get to this one, and Knox has won it by about 5 lengths. Harrison will come out second best. Close for third, Astroman or Racing for Fun. So victory in the first is for number 10, Knox. Dennis Dreyer, Anton Marcus. The gelding by Western Window for Ingrid and Marcus Hursto. First time out race, Very Green this time hopped off to the front from a favourable draw, and that's the last they saw of Knox. Second time at the track, and Knox ends up winning by 4 to 5 lengths or maybe even more. So number 10, Knox, is victorious. Second place goes to number 8, Harrison. Third position, very close. Nearest us is number 12, Racing for Fun. Astroman is towards the inside, the red sleeves and cap. And then number 7, Burrow Boy. And further back in the field is High Maintenance. We take a look at the head-on, and Knox is well clear as they come to the last 300. And the sticker's in the right hand, and then it's going to get changed into the left hand. And Knox just goes away to win by that margin of 4 or 5 lengths. Harrison runs into second position. Third is close, Racing for Fun. And Astroman between the two. Next race is the start of our bipart. Until then, back to the studio.
Well, the race number 1 will go to trainer Dennis Dreyer, jockey Anton Marcus, and of course Mr. and Mrs. Euster, with the son of Western Winter, bred by Lammerskral stud. 100 to 1 shot on debut, was well beaten, some 20 lengths back, but he's shown massive improvements too. And just having a quick word from you off a surprise.
Yeah, I thought he'd still be a bit green, also going around the turn, polytrack and everything. But obviously he's improved from his first to his second. But yeah, I mean, we thought he'd run a better race, but not win like that,
Showed a lot of early pace and speed, and that was it.
Yeah, I mean, once I said to Andy, when I saw him go down, he obviously, he woke up a lot from his first run. He knew what he was doing today for. So that's very well done to Mr. and Mrs. Just and Derek.
Before you leave us, anything else from your side later on?
I think that we've all got place chances. I think Eternal Jet's probably our next best one, and then obviously the Vash and the Lost.
Thanks for that. Give our best to Den, and of course, well done to the Eusters.
Thanks.
Lovely. Stuart Ferry for the stable. Anton, the floor is yours. I mean, when you open up the book and had a look at the horse beaten 20 lengths, how was your mood?
I thought the computer form comment might say something along the lines, improved run.
Sure.
Yeah, it's the first time I've sat in his back today, D, so it was a pleasant surprise. But obviously, big thank you to Stu and Mr. Dry, and well done to the boss and to Derek.
You gave him a confident ride. You were there for free early in the race, and with this tailwind, the way you were traveling, I knew they were never going to get to you.
Yeah, as I mentioned earlier, I knew nothing at all about him. He broke well. He's a big horse, big action horse. So I just opted not to restrain him too much, and it worked out well.
Just on the track overall, from the last time we chatted, the last meeting, which was midweek, to today, any difference?
There's definitely an improvement, but I guess the proof of the pudding will be in the eating, because normally what happens is that it gets progressively worse during the course of the day. But I believe they are going to put the implements on after every 2 races, but there's still room for improvement. I'm of the opinion they can firm it up even a bit more.
You got some nice rides coming up, some for Com, you got one for Sean Terry, and I see also one for Greg and Karen Anthony, Nottingham Forest. Which could be your next best, and what do you think of your rides to come?
I think I've got competitive rides, however, albeit in competitive races, you know. I mean, I can't necessarily say that one stands out above the other, but they are competitive rides.
Well, the good form continues. You had a 4-timer the other day, so long may it continue.
Thank you, Dees.
Well done, jockey Anton Marcus here with number 10, KNOX from the Dennis Dreyer yard. And a pleasant surprise, it must be said. Well done to you, Dan. Well done to the Eusters. And, of course, Lemmerskral started 10-8. And that third position, as mentioned, did go to number 12. So 10-8, 12-2, your provisional result, race number 1. Coming up next will be the start of the Exotics. That's race number 2. And the time to jot down there will be 12:05, 12. Next race, start of the bipod.